What is leadership? In the military, when I think of leadership, I don't think of officers. I think of the non-commissioned officers, the enlisted men. Unfortunately, corporate America and many people out there see the officer corps as a leadership corps, and they see the enlisted as technicians, which unfortunately is patently false. The real leaders in the military are the non-commissioned officers, right on up to the command sergeant major. Officers, I see them as nothing more than executive managers. They don't spend much time on a team. In fact, the time they spend on a team is just long enough to see how a team operates. So when they move up into for example, a company command, they have a better understanding how their teams are going to operate in the field. My background is I spent 20 years in the U.S. Army as a long-range scout infantryman in the 82nd Airborne Division. I was a Green Beret, a light and heavy weapons expert, as well as a team sergeant. I was a Delta Force operator. I was a team leader, acting troop sergeant major, acting troop commander. I've worked as a OGA paramilitary operative for 9.5 years, pretty much doing the same job I did in the military, except with less Americans around me and mostly indigenous personnel or mercenaries. I've also worked as a mercenary, a legitimate mercenary, in foreign lands, particularly in the Middle East. Again, bringing a special forces capability to some of the governments that don't have that. In the military, we're taught the three principles of combat: speed, surprise, violence of action. I actually have four tenets of combat, if you will, and they relate to the business world. The first principle of combat is speed. Do unto others before they can do it unto you. In the competitive corporate world, this is equal to timing. Beat your competition to the next paradigm. The second principle is surprise. Do unto others before they know what is happening. In the corporate world, this means disruption. Disrupt their businesses, strategy, and marketing plans by undercutting their methods. The third principle is violence of action. Aggressively do unto others before they can mount a defense. In the corporate world, this equates to decisive action, task execution. And the fourth principle, which is mine, is momentum. In the corporate environment, this can be equal to output sustainability and be a fast-moving train. For more information about optimal performance coaching and leadership training and seminars for the corporate level, visit me at dalecomstock.com or tier1performancecoaching.com. See you there.